Hello. How is everybody doing today? Going to be doing tour time play. Practicing up these new holes as much as we can. I do really like them. But there are some tricky holes, and especially depending on the wind. You know, some wind conditions make some of these shots very hard. What's going on, Allie? I don't see why not. So I have people coming to my apartment at some point. It's supposed to be about 2 o'clock, so like 2.5 hours, so 2 to 4. So hopefully we have time to get a nice, decent amount of holes in. I also have another, like a fire alarm inspector guy coming in. So if any of those people show up, I will have to cut the stream short where we're at, and I apologize for that. If it's just the inspector guy, I'll probably pop back up in 5 minutes unless someone else has already popped on. But that is kind of the plan. Sure, our bag is alright here. Yes, that is what we want. And I apologize for the noise. They were doing the floors outside in the hallway. Can't do anything about it. What's up, Mateo? What's going on, Clint? Thank you. I have just played them a bunch. I haven't really studied anything yet. I haven't looked at any other text guides or videos. I watched, some streaming yesterday, but I'm almost done with 10 already now. It's been fantastic. I went on a nice little hot streak the day before these holes were launched. Yeah, I mean, if you see me, if you get to a hole and you know of a nice shot, let me know. You know, I'm always down to learn something I don't know yet. Yeah, I go right sometimes. You know, if the wind is like a left to right tailwind, I'll go right. Otherwise, I'm probably going middle. Actually, with really strong headwind, the right is a better option than the middle, in my opinion, too. At least with my clubs at the current levels. Oh yeah, that one's tough. With my Thor, I've been pretty good with it. I'm still trying to get the sniper shot down just for good measure, but it's tough. This one with a good drive definitely is albatross possibility. It's going to be tough, but it's doable. There's a lot of little bumps there on the path to the hole on the green, so it can really throw your ball trajectory off. So it's not easy, but it's possible. So yeah, I've been doing about. I mean, I've been eyeballing it. Just kind of, I was taking guesses at first and kind of just remembered my adjustment. So I do like basically full. Like I'm at full distance with the Thor hammer, which is actually at min. And then add like a ring. And if you look at the chart there, 7 rings on a min distance Thor hammer is 16 mile an hour. So that's about right. 60% is probably about right. And I don't think if you go above that a little bit, I think if you're going to go short or going to go long of 60%, go long. Go 65 or 70 instead of 55, 50, because that'll cut you short. You'll be in trouble. Especially headwind. Tailwind, I might not, but headwind, it wouldn't kill you, I don't think. I agree. At 8:04, we're getting close to max in 10. Although people like this guy could be a problem. Seeing expert gold. They got some kind of skill. And an expert silver to back it up, so guy probably knows how to play. And he's got an APOC 6. I'm super jealous. I'm over here with my Thor 5. He's going to be able to make this, and I am not. Yeah, but 11.7 headwind, I don't think I can get there still. He's barely getting up there with APOC 6. Because we would be about here. Max overpower. That's not making it. It might make it up there, but it's not really worth the risk to me. I would rather just come up here and just take the shot. I mean, it's not the worst shot from there. Oh, Clint, that's how you stay up on your game. You got to practice through the week. That way, you when tournaments come around, you're not starting off rusty. And then especially if they do this, where they give you every tournament hole, that is it in the tour. Um, Potentially, I feel like it's easier to end up in the rough with that directional wind going right than it is going left. Really, it's not a bad shot from this side either. Way short. Me, I have Thor. I use Thor for most everything right now. It's my overall best driver. Although I will likely be playing with my Apocalypse 3 on a couple holes this tournament when it actually comes down to it. You know, depending on wins and stuff. It's just brutal to have that in for the shootouts in this one. Gonna be off the back of the green, but still tough to beat on this hole. So like I said, we were at min distance there. I did about 7 rings. So you can see I did about 16.5 and it was 9-mile-an-hour winds. So you got to play it pretty darn heavy up. That's a good game by frickin' .01. What's going on, James? That sucks, Clint. It's pretty nice here right now. What's going on, Brendan? It is barely morning though. 11:35 for me. I had to do some cleaning and what have you. Yeah, that was hideous. Not exactly sure, Brendan. Luckily, with the headwind, he'll still be at a challenging shot for his third shot. So I got a chance here. That's not a gimme. Mine's much harder. But if he misses, then we're drawing. I didn't, Jimmy. I have it on top chat. Hold on. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm doing it right now actually. When I'm not shooting, I lay it down on the ice pack. Tricky little shot. There's a lot of undulation in that fairway and on the green. But we draw, which is the big thing here. Bad driving, we were able to come back and match our opponent at least. They're doing the floors and like the baseboards and stuff. Well, I know Slayer. I've already shared that shot with a few. It's a par 4 though, not a par 3. It's the second shot. Hopefully I'll get it. It's not very common that I pull that hole for some reason. Maybe because of that trick. Ah. Actually, it was not a bad thing to have the great left, I guess. Well, maybe perfect would have been closer, but it might have also gone back down that slope again. Sassy? What'd I do that was sassy? I really don't mind that hole as long as I have Thor's hammer in. It sucks when you don't, though. If you have Apocalypse in, it's terrible. I do not like taking a wood shot. I have gotten this wind almost every time. You can get in trouble there with that rock. I have once. But I would say like 8 or 9 out of 10 times you'll bounce off of it and into the fairway. Better if you bounce on the right side. Because I found it's really hard to get stuck in the rough on the right, and the left is easier. Jesus. Stop. All right. I play roughly 50% extra rings on that shot for the wind. Thank you. Yeah, Slayer, 4 and 5 are very close to the same thing. Yeah, I mean, you will definitely want to pull out either Apocalypse or Extra Mile for like the longer of the two par five or longer of the par fives, unless we have like amazing tailwind, then it'll probably still be fine. But it's going to be a little hole dependent. But for the most part, I would say for most of the holes where you really want the Thor 4 is fine. It is definitely going to do the job. Or yeah, better ball. Like if you have a royal ball or something, then you can definitely make up for it. I don't know, James. I get some good ones too. I've had a lot of like solid purple, banners before. A lot of first place expert people. People are just botching on these holes. If you keep playing consistently, you'll win a lot more than you lose. See, look at that. You spoke too soon, James. Not worth it. Be cool, but it's not worth it. Well, that's the great thing about tournaments, though. You can select exactly the club you want per hole. It's a little tougher in tour play. That's where you need to learn to make up with if it's hard with your driver, you need to learn to take it with your wood. Knew that was coming. Such a bitch. It's so inconsistent below that. Close. Yeah, I've been doing really, really, really good. Um, just in the last 48 hours, even the day before this was released, I am probably something in the ballpark of like 40-8 or 40-10. I keep going on like 4 or 5 game win streaks, and then I'll finally lose one. Alright, hope it's not the clown nose. I don't mind playing that one, but I'd prefer to not do that against somebody like this. It's got, like, completely maxed out clubs and stuff. His won Masters tournaments. Knows how to play. I'm still trying to figure that hole out exactly. Damn it. Shouldn't have said nothing. I probably jinxed myself. Ah. You still can win from there, but I gave him a real good chance at it. I think I would have been fine with a perfect. Yeah, this is a crazy... This is going to be a tournament killer right here. This and Billy Goat. We're going to see a lot of pars on these two holes. A lot. Depending on wind, if they do something like this where they give a straight tailwind, you know, that's a little more workable. Because if you can stay straight down that green, you'll stay on the green. The trick is it slopes in every direction away from the hole. So he's good. I actually think had I hit perfect, I would have beat him. But what you gonna do? I didn't. What's going on, Daniel? Let's go with some katanas. I really wish I could do that. I want to know what those are over there for, because it doesn't seem feasible. That was better. It'll be a little bit. I need to get my clubs up. I'm not confident I can... Or if they introduce Tour 12. I'm just not confident I can take down the multitude of people that are up there with like max clubs and the Golf Clash Tommies of the world, you know? Once they make Tour 12, those people will move up, and then I'm confident I can handle it. But if until then, it's either better clubs or Tour 12. In my opinion, I need the APOC 5 at least. I need that 240 yards. And I really need a better ball collection. I need, you know, more Kingmakers and Titans. I need to place well in a few tournaments here. So if you're gonna go right, it's really better to bring like a big dog or Cataclysm, so you don't have to overpower to do this rough bump. Because this rough bump's not a bad shot. It's a chance at Albatross and a pretty likely Eagle. But when you have to max overpower it, a lot harder. Still couldn't get there. I have not, Alan. I feel like maybe if you had an APOC 5 and like a Power 4 ball, maybe even Power 5 ball, you might be able to power slice to the right with a left to right tailwind and actually make that little island. It would be hard as crap because it's a tiny little landing zone that you have to like sand bump into, I think, but it would be cool. I just haven't seen a reason to power slice if you're going to the left, because I've over sliced it just doing a regular slice with a Thor. So just want to stay on the fairway. That's what's important. I'm sure it is. I just don't know if it's going to really give you an advantage. At least not on the regular one. If you can somehow reach on that right side, it's not a bad way to approach the shot if you're comfortable with your power slices. I wouldn't say there's a disadvantage to it either. Man, they keep giving us the same ones, though. We haven't seen the one with the rock cliff. We haven't seen the one with the rocks in the middle. I think. Good here, though, with this. Ah. It's actually going for great right. Be okay still. It's going to be in the rough. Sand. Ouch. At least it's not water, though. We'll see if we can get over that hill. I know there's a few steep slopes in here you can't even get over. Most of them are, yeah, Alan. There's a couple that are a little forgiving, but a lot of them are not. What's going on, Benny? Wasn't a bad shot from there. Yeah, absolutely breakfast. I'm on the cusp of maxing Tor 10. I have more than doubled my bankroll since that night. Hey, Mark. Doing good. How you liking these holes? And most of them really aren't bad. They're you can figure them out. It's still tough to play them well, but it's not that tricky to figure them out. There's a couple that suck though. The par threes in general are very, very unforgiving. It's going to make for a tough tournament. If I could hit great, or if I could hit perfect, that would really help. That's not even going to matter. Not enough top on it. Yeah, 13-mile-an-hour headwind for this hole is really tough, for sure. Especially because it overplays like 20%. So that's really something in the ballpark of 16-mile-an-hour wind. Which makes it like not what he just did. Where he's going into different club zone. Yeah, I should have done the Thor. I'm trying to get that um, sniper shot down in case I need to do it. And either which way, hitting great on this hole is probably going to cost you. What's going on, Sylvan? Man, headwind, headwind, headwind. Hope we can get out of here. Oh, way, way, way early. That's gonna hurt. That was just my bad. That happens from time to time. No, they switch it. It's completely random in Tor. See, I don't know, but there's been certain holes that I get the same wind almost every time, and it makes me think that that's going to be what they go with. This one has been pretty different. I get a lot of different winds. I've never had tailwind on this hole, though. Not once. It's been either side wind or headwind of some sort. So I want to come over here just because it's the best. It's the best second shot. How's it going, Salah? Probably be at Saturn range here. Thank you, Slayer. What's going on, Jesse? Oops, sniper. It's close. It's sniper min. What about there? We're gonna actually do a normal max adjustment. We're playing over water. That should compensate for the overplay. Great again. So that's a little too much overcompensating for that wind. Thanks, Sylvan. It's just YouTube's NCS stuff. I just select different stuff than the populace, I guess. I haven't gone back to look at the replay. Have you seen the replay, Jesse? Is it smooth? Like zero buffer? Or is it like skippy and choppy? What you got, Jeff? What you got? It's got a good ball. That certainly helps. If he makes a proper wind adjustment here, he's probably going to have a really nice shot. Oh, just a hair too much. I would still do pro just because if you place decently, the prize pack is still better. You're getting better clubs, you know. It's just worth it if you can compete decently. And I believe you should be able to. I did pro with an EM5. It was not easy, but I was able to compete. Finally, that par 4, but they give us like the worst wind for it. So we cannot get there. I agree. I really do. And in pro, really, Quasars and Navigators can get you a long way, and then you save your couple really good balls for the weekend round. Nice shot. Just going for it. Hoping we just get up top. I don't care if we end in the bunker up there or the rough or whatever. I just don't want to be below. I don't know what just happened there. Okay. I don't want to be below the green because it can be impossible to get up. Sweet. I didn't even notice. Yeah, exactly, Roro. I didn't care what happened. I knew my odds of getting it perfect and actually coming up the hill were less than desirable. So figured the safer play was just to blast it up there and make sure that I got up there, because I knew if I bounced off the wall, it would stay up there. Thank you, Roro. I mean, that's the whole hope, is I can give 3 pointers that help you in your qualifying round, then this is a success. Thank you. How's it going, Detlef? Yeah, it will, Heath. It will for sure. So this is actually semi-favorable here. This wind is not terrible. So it's going to crunch that ball. And if we miscalculate the wind adjustment, we should still hit fairway. Wow. I usually aim further back. I've been trying to get a nice shot on from a little further up because it bounces differently. But don't have the backspin to stop it there. Maybe with a rocket, that might be a spot there. It's more like 60-70% adjustment, Roro. It's a lot. Because that was min club. So if you look on my min column over here, on this thing, I did about 7 rings, 6 maybe. That was probably a part of it. I think I did closer to 7, and that was over adjusting, which led it further up the fairway. 50% plus 2 rings is probably like 70-80%. So, and it does also depend a little bit on the wind, what direction it's coming from and stuff. What's going on, Ben? Ian? Thank you, Benny. Keep in mind, pretty much every drive here is going to overplay. Every single drive. How much depends, but at the bare minimum, 10%. It's been more commonly 15%. And then a very large majority of second and third shots are overplaying as well. There's very few that don't. So we're not over water, but there's water just off to the side there. So the wind speed is higher than, or is affected slightly more. What's going on, Bubba? That's pretty crazy, Jesse. I would have been scared going into that hole with that club for sure. Whew, that was a good shot. Thank you. All right, hopefully we get the nice par 3 that we haven't gotten yet. Man. Side wind, side tail. That side is difficult on this because you got to control your balance. Stop. Aw, would have been so nice if it would have stopped there. Because now he can still beat it running off to any which side as well. If I would have stopped, it would have been very, very difficult to beat. Should have won that. Yeah. Come on. Give me a different one. Thank you, Detlef. Well, at least we have Tailwind. Nice. We got Brendan. Had to try it right there. With that wind, had to go for it. Golf Clash has been kind with the matchups lately. I got Jeff Jensen for a few last night as well. That wasn't on stream, but definitely nice to play someone you know. Thank you, Alan. Get in the hole. No, darn close though. All right, shootout. Let's have one we haven't had yet. The one we haven't had yet. One of three. Come. Oh, it's unbelievable. Do a touch of right. I hope we have headwind in the tournament because that's such an easy shot compared to the wood shot. Yeah, John, I've been tearing up tour 10. We've been calling it the clown nose hole. But I agree with what it looks like. I'm not denying that. Clown nose hole's a little more viewer friendly, I suppose. I'm playing expert still, Slayer. I'm not moving up till I banner. At least once. Do you clown nose, Jesse? Yeah, I get it. Probably 3 out of 4, and the other one is the Billy Goat. And I see the other one like 1 out of 20 holes, it seems. Top 3, Slayer. Top 3. I've got 2 top 10s. But I missed my chance at a banner rookie and pro because I wasn't really knowledgeable at the time playing those levels. And it's going to be darn hard to ever get one in Masters, so I want to get one in Expert before I move up. Plus the ball, the ball pack and the upgrade possibility. So that would be about 9.4 to the take shot. We're going to go over a little bit extra. Probably won't be able to reach from there, especially with a power 2 ball, just because I came That little bit of left curl stopped it from rolling right a lot more than I expected. Oh yeah, and with this headwind, yeah, no way. Yeah, I know how fourth feels. One of mine is fourth. I think it was, yeah, I've gotten fourth and fifth, I believe. Yep. So I've been darn close. In the one that was fifth place, I was tied with first place. 1 through 8 was tied. So that one kind of had a special sting to it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, John, my one that was fourth place was kind of the same deal. I went to work Sunday morning, sitting in first place. By the time I got out of work, I was in second place. Then, like, last I checked out, it was like 9 at night, and I was in third. And then I went to bed, and I woke up in the morning to fourth. I was bummed. But I kind of knew it was going to happen. There was like 2 guys left to play that were both clearly very good players. You know, both of them had expert banners. One had a master's banner, so I figured one of them would take it. So I had put up a good round, but it wasn't like earth-shatteringly good. Ah, that little uphill slope gets me. That little hill right there. No worries, man. Billy Goat. Why can't we get the other one? Probably because it's easy and they know people really need to practice these because they're hard as crap. These might collectively be the toughest par 3s in a tournament we've had. They're hard. You know, the one is fairly easy, but it's still going to be real tough to ace. And then this one and the Clown Nose are tough just to stay on green. In some cases, it's hard to even hit green. This is some gnarly wind here. So I'm going to play this slightly different. I'm actually going to go with just two left spins since that wind is that direction. 11.9 would normally be about there at max, so we're going to do about there. 2 rings extra from max at min. And I'm only going to curl about 80% of the way. Woo! This hole is crazy. What's going on, Jared? Doing good. We're playing Brendan. We matched up with him, so we're doing some rematches. Keep it going. I was coasting through. We didn't match up with Brandon. I might be able to max out on this stream, but matching with him, we're probably going to go 50-50 or close to it, I would imagine. So stay on the fairway at least. Aw, I don't even know if I can reach from there. Oh yeah, you'll win some really bad shots on some of these par threes. I have tried it, Andrew. It's just not my preferred way to go at it. No worries, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Couldn't have kept it much more even. Good sport. All right, let's see if we can come up over here. Why not? Just felt like it was going to be a really awkward shot to get that ball to stop where I would want it for the rough bump. Again, I apologize for the construction outside. Come there. We're going to overplay this quite a bit. 12, 14, we'll go 16-ish. Darn close. Tim, they always upload automatically. Live streams just upload later. So yeah, it should be available. Yeah, they're doing like carpeting and trim and stuff in the hallways, so they've been remodeling the entryway and hallways. Nothing crazy, but spiffing it up a little bit. They don't know what I'm doing. They're outside in the hallway. They might be able to hear me. Hey, we finally got it. Yay! Smiley face. Yay! Sure, Brendan. I'm game. It'll be atrocious, but if you're doing it too, I am definitely okay with it. Solid shot there. So, you can play this approach. Now, this isn't really a very good attempt at ace, but it is a good way to play this hole safely. You know, it's both not a bad shot for the shootout if your opponent biffs it and you just want to play a safe shot. Or, like in the tournament, that's an easy birdie. If you're having trouble pinpointing how to get the ace, if the spot for your ace is tricky for you and it's putting you in hazard, then that's not a bad shot. I'm sure there's a way to get it to be ace possible, but I haven't gotten it. In my opinion, the best shot for the ace is more like the shot Brendan took. Oh my god, I finally got some different wind here. Alright, with this wind, I'm going this way. Hoping we're gonna... Oh yeah, we're doing some basic ball too. Shyster. Alright, well, we're gonna lay it up short then, because there's no way I'm chancing. No way I'm chancing, going short. I could still potentially make this reach. I don't know for sure. Stop. Stop. Okay. So I'm kind of curious to what everyone thinks of the new Wind Chart Club cards. This enabled me to put my columns up to 10. Plus, it's a custom look. You know, I didn't really like the way it looked with the other one. It felt like it was kind of didn't really go with the theme of the layout. It's hard playing lefty, actually. I mean, it's not like as hard as playing a real sport lefty, but it's definitely an awkward feeling. Okay, we can't make this happen. So we're gonna come up here. Just want one backspin just to ensure it slows down. I mean, the wind's gonna slow it down plenty, but. But yeah, that was a big part of it. You know, the other one kind of fit better with the old layout, how I had everything before I kind of adjusted and made like all the logos on a slide instead of all of them pasted, because that took up a lot of space. I wanted the wind chart to be more visible to viewers. And I realize, like, if you're watching on a cell phone or a tablet, it's probably still really hard to read. But people watching on a desktop or on a TV or something will clearly be able to read those numbers. See, Marlins I can get down with. I'm still pretty confident in my abilities with the Marlin. Basic ball is tricky though, because you got 0 side spin, 0 wind resistance, 0 power. It is a little tricky. You got to really learn how to curl. But really, practicing with basic balls every once in a while is just a good way to hone your skills. Once you switch back over to a Titan or a Kingmaker or Katana, it's going to look so easy. And like I said, great way to learn curl, because you're not able to use side spin. So you can learn how much curl affects the bounces with the wind, against the wind, you know, all that good stuff, and not be influenced by spin. The spin changes everything as well. You know, the bounces are going to play different with a left to right wind if you spun it left and you curled it right. Fun and James would be disappointed. Tim would be proud. Oh man, yeah. With like 18-mile-an-hour tailwind. Because if we get that, I have to take the sniper shot. There's no way I could do it with the Thor hammer. Because I wouldn't be able to adjust like 18 rings. This is almost as bad. Depending on the wind. Yeah, we got, at least it's not crazy. 9 with a basic ball is pretty darn good, considering what we just looked at. And since it's basic ball, we do have favorable distance here. This is just such a crapshoot because it's such a small slice of fairway. Looks rough. Damn. Yeah, Benny, it's Brendan. Is Ben. Believe this is his alternate account. Yeah, that's why we keep rematching. He gets the Ben from first and last initial of the name plus E. For whatever reason, since it's his alternate account, he changed it. I'm playing on a Galaxy Tab S2. What's going on, Don? Doing good. Woo, look at that wind. Fortunately, we should be able to make it. We just gotta... No! I knew it was gonna be short. That's where, you know, even a quasar ball would be huge. Huge. That extra little distance, that little bit of wind resistance. Oh, he's got a little tailwind, though. Lucky. You're lucky. At least he gets to take a backboard shot. I unfortunately am fairly certain I have to lay it up. I don't even think like an Amazon can make that reach. Oh, and we're bunker. Maybe I have Spitfire. Maybe. There's a slim chance. Oh, not with headwind, no way. I was kind of curious, but not with headwind. Will not happen. I don't know. I had a really, really bad stream. I don't know if you caught that one, but I think I went like 0-9 or something like that live on Tour 10. It was god awful. I lost all my cups. Otherwise, I probably already would be. Alright, screw it. We're going to go backboard shot. So, it kind of works reverse. Topspin sort of works as backspin, and backspin works as topspin. Come over about here. I try and curl it into it. Ah, way short. That was awkward. That's all right. Not used to trying that with the short iron from there. Usually it's the wood, maybe a long iron, but usually a wood. It was really strange. I'm not sure why it didn't reach up there at the very least. Yeah, I was thinking, up to Quasars, Brendan. Navs and Quasars, if you're down. Little help, but still give us a decent level of practicing for the tournaments and stuff. Playing with basic ball is kind of unrealistic to what we'll see. Ah. Plus, it's better than using Titans and Katanas. Nice to be able to save those. Because when you're matching regular people, you kind of have to use them for the most part to keep up. There's some holes you can get away with it, but in a lot of cases. Bogey. Hope we don't get one of those in the tournament. Yeah, it would be a good one to play, Benny, because it's new to everybody, so the playing field is as level as it's ever going to be. Um, that being said, it's just another tournament. I know it's a majors, but there's really nothing special about it. You get some majors stamped Kingmakers if you win, and you get a somewhat special banner. Like, it's really not even that big of a deal. Later, Alan. Good shot. With a basic ball. Meh. Rough bump? I've never even thought to rough bump this hole. It's an interesting thought. Whew, look at that wind. Definitely a shot I want to try here. This is the wind for it. Hopefully I adjusted enough. Nope. Not even close. Boom, nice shot. Very nice shot. I gotta make it with a damn Spitfire. Something like there. And this does overplay. We're not at max distance, but not even close. We're gonna play a lot heavier than we really would play here. Not likely with a great. So gonna be a little short either way. Want as much spin we can for the second shot. I have a feeling I overcurled it. No, we're good. I kind of have a feeling this is the wind we're going to see on this hole. Very similar to this. Some left to right, maybe slightly tail or slightly head. Slightly head would make it for a very difficult shot. And slightly head might be better to go right and bring like a big dog or a cataclysm. With a sniper, right's a little risky. Tough shot with that wind. That is a tough shot. This will be a hole that'll get people too. I mean, we could get some very favorable winds that makes it not so hard. But if they introduce any headwind into this hole, especially on the second shot, it is tough. Tough from there, but the good thing is this hole is one of those where you can mess up and still recover. It's just harder. Let's see where we're at here. Up mid. It's just about 5 rings. We're gonna go just about 5 and a little touch past. Just because I'm left of that flag stick there. Or I want to be left, I'm right. Ah! Lucky. Good old rapier. Probably the most common club to go in with a great. Thank you. Alright, I think got one more. Then we're going to call it. Expecting peoples sometime soon here. We're about 2 hours, so it's definitely a nice, decent stream. Got a good chunk of most of the holes. Some of the holes we only got once or twice, but Man, lots of headwind. Lots and lots of headwind. Sure hope that's not what we see in the tournament. Lots and lots of headwind. No, Slayer, I got people coming in to do apartment maintenance stuff today. Nice shot. It won't be long. They'll be in and out in like 20 minutes, but I've got dogs I got to deal with and all that kind of stuff, so. Yeah, it's pretty much a guarantee. Yeah, no problem, man. Oof. See, I don't like that. He's short. He's got the Guardian, so that means I'm short. Means I may have to find an alternative play here. I've been wanting to try that stupid pad out. So he can get there. I don't even know if I can get there with an overpower. So he's got a few yards on me. And a few yards with the driver as well. Oh no, level 7 Guardian and 10 Sniper I think are same on distance. Yeah, see, I can't even reach it. I've been wanting to try this thing, although I have a feeling this wind adjustment is going to be something fierce. It's going to be weird. I think that's about right. Slightly downhill, so we're going to do a little extra. It's 8.2, we'll go an extra. Try that. All in all, not bad. Considering we didn't have a real shot at the hole with the rough bump or anything. Yeah, pro and rookie, I agree. I agree, dude. Expert, however, we'll see. It is a major, so I kind of expect some tough wins. And we're going to go to a shootout. Ah, clown nose. Stay up there, you butthole. No! I think they were just trying to really make Tour 10 a little harder. Because a lot of the holes in 10 are honestly really easy, with the exception of if you get headwind or something. And the shootout holes, like 2 of them are just straight lottery shots. One of them super easy if you learn the trick to it, the jump over the canyon one. The 2 from Tour 8 kind of both look the same. That's going to be it for today, guys. Definitely hope this helps out a little bit. You know, there's definitely a lot of bad shots and stuff, but some good ones, some good stuff to learn. That's going to be a fun tournament. Can't wait to actually see the wins and stuff. There will be a guide out, my rough guide that I usually do before tournaments. So it'll most likely be tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it and get it posted tonight. If it is, it'll be late. But definitely, thanks for popping in. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'd appreciate it. Be nice if this chest opened up. Come on, chest. Probably gonna make me reboot. Which means I won't see what's in it. So, sorry guys, I was gonna do that for you guys before we closed out, but definitely appreciate it. Stay tuned for any future streams on the 19th hole, and hit that little bell if you want to get notifications when we come live. Brendan, thanks for the games. Good times, man. Good luck in your Tour 10 adventures, and good luck to all of you in the tournament if I don't get to see you before then. Later, guys.